Here, get back here and be a menace.
Reason. Peasy Peasy Pumpkin Squeezy. Full nickname.
Wow. Her full given Christian name?
Her Christian name? Reezy Peasy Pumpkin Squeezy.
Obviously.
Actually, her full AKC name is Reason, No Explanation Needed. AKC names are wild.
How is that worse than Reezy Squeezy Pumpkin Peasy or whatever?
You fucked it up.
So
I didn't say it's better or worse. We gave her the name Reezy Peasy Pumpkin Squeezy. Her breeder gave her the registered name, specifically Corlitos, because every AKC name you start with the kennel name that they were from. She's from Corlitos. Oh. Corlitos, Reason, No Explanation Needed.
Kind of like how in Thailand, when you fight Muay Thai, your last name is the gym you're from.
It's very similar to like drag house names. You come from like the house of Amon, so you're like Mercedes Amon Diamond, who's a famous local queen. Shout out.
Shout out. Fan of the show, I'm sure.
She never stops talking about it.
She never, to me and to you.
Yeah, she says boots the house down for RF Fitness podcast. Diva down.
Well, sorry, what was her name again? Can you remind me? A friend of the show?
Mercedes Amon Diamond.
Mercedes Amon Diamond. You are listening to the RF Fitness podcast. Brought to you specifically, Mercedes Amon Diamond, by rffitness.net, where I help time-poor parents, burnt-out nerds, and stressed-out millennials go from pick last in gym class to critical fit with 30-minute workouts at a time. I'm your host, Mercedes, Rob Finlayson, certified older brother, fitness coach, and
not RuPaul.
Talk a lot. I talked a lot today. I read story to Olivia before bed, and that always takes a little toll on the old esophagus. And I'm here with my co-host,
Rachael Hammerwood, little sister, and certified covered in Reason's dog hair.
In Reason, No Explanation Needed's dog hair.
Yes, icky girlfriend.
Girlfriend, no.
Girlfriend, ick.
Girly pop, stop this.
Sis, no.
So, Rachie Poo, what we're here to do is talk about like your sort of like leveling up. I would, if I may be so bold, to speak on your leveling up here of the fitness journey that we've been on since we started the show, and even before longer, because you are the proud new owner of a gym membership.
Hey-o.
You're supposed to hit a couple of other non-gym related milestones. Why don't you talk us about that?
I'll talk about it.
We're on a good start. Language.
So finally joined a gym. I started Zepbound, the GLP-1 medication, in the very first week of September. So I figured 5 months in, I should probably join the gym.
Maybe. I mean, real quick, is there like a period of like, you should just get used to this dose or whatever and then introduce exercise?
No.
It's just kind of like do whatever, like live your fucking life, girl.
Somewhat, yeah.
Okay. Please, go on.
So, I mean, for people that want like the medication update that I'm on milligrams, and so there's, just to review, there is 2.5, 7, 10, 12 and a half, and 15. 15 is the max.
Okay.
I have gone up every dose, because every dose is a month worth that you get in a box. And so every month I've gone up, and I was like, when is it going to stop? Am I really this fat?
Am I maximum?
Yes, right, in every way. And turns out, no, calm the fuck down. You decided to get to 10. So I just put my order in for the third box of 10. So I'll be starting my third month of 10. And which is super common. It is incredibly effective right up until like the second to last day. So second to last day, you're like thinking about food more.
Can you? It's been a little while, Rich, since we had you on the show to talk about this stuff. Can you maybe renew our listeners on the food noise thing and like how Zepbound is helping you with that?
Yeah. So everything has not worked for me because I think nothing has tackled the mental side of it. I can lose weight. Obviously, I lost 50 pounds with you, but then gained it all back. And because there was just like such an intense neural pathway in my brain carved out that is for Eating, specifically at night.
Thinking about food.
Think about
Sure.
food. So food noise is basically just like kind of always in the background. There would be many times specifically, which is real sick, when I would be talking when I was doing the food addiction program, and we'd be
Mm.
talking about the food addiction and like how to solve it, and I'd just be in the back of my head, also I think it's ADHD, that they'd be talking and I'd just be like, all right, so when I get off this call, I'm gonna have crackers with cheese. And it's just kind of always this like radio that's on or the TV that's on.
Yeah.
And when, yeah, you can't just like not hear it. And I would lay in bed, and if I didn't eat at night, I would just lay in bed and think about eating, and
Right.
it would literally keep me up.
That sucks.
Yeah. And that is no longer the case at all.
Yay.
Yeah. So,
Better living through chemistry.
yeah. It's crazy. I mean, it eliminates food noise, not 100%, but I would say like minimum 90.
Sure. So it makes it much more manageable, it sounds like, at least. Yeah.
The strongest, like the med is its strongest at about day 2 to 3.
Okay.
So some people will specifically try to take their meds, like on Thursday, so it really kicks in over the weekend, so they're not,
Oh, sure.
eating a bunch on the weekends.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I don't really have a regular Monday through Friday life, so
Nope.
I just ironically, I take it on Thursday, but not because of a certain reason.
Just because that's when it happens.
Because that's when it happens. So, yeah, it's just been miracle drug is such a
It's bandied about,
yeah,
the term,
But hey, man, like I ordered my very first order of smaller clothes.
Wow. Okay, girl.
Yeah, so
All right.
specifically workout clothes,
Sure.
which I've never needed before.
Fair enough. Okay.
Mostly because, like, back when I was exercising, like with you, I would be or exercising from home, so I didn't really care what I look like.
You wear whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Specifically noting when I sweat so bad that I needed to wipe my forehead, and I couldn't find anything, so I just tied a pair of Linnea's pants around my head, and used it as a sweatband.
That is just so dad coded.
It is.
Too. It's really given Ray. It's.
Yeah, our dad was obsessed with wearing bandanas, but he was never cool enough to wear toddler
Children's
pants.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just forgot.
They were so striped. It was such a moment. But yeah, so the med is just working really, really well.
Yeah.
I've at one point lost 40 pounds. I was telling Rob right before we hopped on the call. I announced it to the family chat. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I lost 40 pounds. And then the scale was just like, watch your mouth. And then made me gain 3 more pounds.
Shit. Yeah. Whoops. Lol.
So, we'll get back there. But yeah, I mean, when I was ordering these clothes, I was like, oh, I don't know if they're going to fit. But at least I know they will fit eventually. I'm not getting off these meds. The weight will continue to come off.
Right.
Like, this is actually happening.
It's happening, man.
Like,
sustainable long term.
Yeah, I cannot be or have the same habits that I did because there was this week one time that I really wanted some Culvers, and I ate that Culvers, and then the Culvers came out of me.
No. Okay.
And that was the first time I've experienced, which I think I said on the last thing, which people will say they'll get sick if they eat too much of something or like a certain icky food. And I was like, I wish that happened to me. And then God was just like, here you go, bitch.
Your wish is my command. So not did like it come out? Did it come out the usual way?
Mm-mm.
Oh no!
Out of my ears. No, my mouth.
Wow!
I threw up.
Go to a doctor. Get off this call, Rachel. Go to a doctor.
Just leaking cheese curds out my ears.
Leaking curds.
Leaking curds. Title.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, okay, cool. But yeah, so that was, not a proud moment by any means, but I was like,
a good learning experience.
Okay, Zepbound, I see you.
Do you think it was like the type of food or like the volume of it, or like what do you think? Because you haven't had that happen before, right?
Yeah, I've never had it happen before. I think it was probably a combo of both. I will say it was nowhere near how much I was able to eat before.
Well, sure. Yeah.
But yeah, I probably a combo, I'd say.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yep. So I was like, okay, so that happens now. Guess I won't do that.
Guess we're done with Culver's forever.
Well, no.
Let's not be crazy.
Insane.
I only ate food and it made me barf a whole bunch. We're not gonna not eat it.
That
That'd be
would
crazy.
ridiculous. Oh yeah. So I think now I like, so to go back to ordering the clothes or
Yeah.
whatever, I know the weight will come off. This is going to continue to happen. And it's just kind of like weird because yes, I've lost 40 pounds, but mom is like, oh, I can see a difference. Well, I don't know. Can you? You're my mom.
I can see a difference whenever we
Okay.
see you.
Thanks,
Yeah,
bud.
definitely.
Um,
Thanks, bud.
okay.
Thanks, bud.
Thanks. I'm sure.
It's like what you say to a 6-year-old when they hand you like a shitty art drawing or something. Thanks, bud.
Thanks, bud.
It was great.
I'm just like, I talk like such a fucking mom. Like,
Yeah.
I can't remember where I was, not around children, and like somebody bumped into me, and I was like, oh, jeepers. I'm like, I hate myself.
What have I become?
God,
Just a
mom says
Midwestern mom.
jeepers.
Does she?
Oh, mom says jeepers so much, and then she says the whole thing, jeepers. And she'll not say it on purpose. She'll be like, "Oh, jeepers," and then she'll just go into the song, "Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get them peepers?"
That does sound familiar, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like mom.
It's mom's like, "Lordy, lordy, lordy, pants on fire, lordy."
Boy, I remember that. I remember hearing about 1,000,000 times a day. So it's what it felt like. I'm sure Olivia will have that for me when I'm older, but I'm sure it'll just be like me swearing under my breath.
Oh my god! For specific, I didn't hear Dad say. So sidebar, our dad used to say that saying a lot, but Lordy, 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 pants on fire, Lordy. But I would specifically hear, which I knew shit was real, when Dad would say, "Beautiful." And I'm like, shit.
Oh boy, something's going very wrong.
Yeah, I specifically remember that like corner cabinet where we kept all the pots and pans. Yes. And it was always just a fucking mess. And all these pots and pans kept tumbling out. And he's like, beautiful, beautiful. And it was just like, oh my God. I just was sitting silently on the couch and I was like, do I leave?
We are moments from catastrophe. I am witnessing the beginnings of a volcano.
That was pretty rough. Yeah, so it will be interesting what Linnea and Olivia pick up with our isms.
Oh yeah.
Does it Linnea or Olivia doesn't have any isms yet?
She has so many fucking isms, dude.
Not fair. It's just the sound of coughing.
She's not coughing right now, which is nice. Mo is getting over a long-term cough right now. She's pretty much over it, which is really, really good. No, Olivia, she like makes this throat noise all the time. Like, it's just like...
She does, yeah.
Like, all the time. And just like, she was playing earlier today after we finished homework and I hadn't made dinner yet. I was doing some of my work and she's just like making like little dinosaur sounds all the time. I'm sure there's things that she like says too, but I don't clock that as hard as just like the noises.
The noises.
Because as I have mentioned on the podcast before, I am really easily overstimulated by like constant annoying sounds, and that's just what my daughter makes all the time. All the time. It's just sounds.
She do be loving them sounds.
Boy howdy, does this kid have audio stems that she...
I mean, stems. Like, maybe you should lean into it and teach her beatboxing.
I don't think she has the rhythm.
Okay, fair.
Beatboxery. Okay. We just saw her cousin Charlotte.
Teach her Morse code.
Maybe. They sent a video of her like talent show performance I got to watch earlier tonight. It was very cute. She and like a dozen other little girls who are like 6, whatever, did a dance routine to Golden.
Of K-pop, of course.
Obviously. Every child in the audience is screaming the words alongside. And all the little girls are pretty bad at dancing, but Charlotte
Hmm.
is like remarkably on beat. She has the moves, she has the choreography, she has the tempo. She's just like a
Shit.
good dancer. Yeah, she's always been a singer. She knows the words to like every song she loves. She's very much like that little girl. Like, she loves
Hmm.
princesses and Disney movies and singing. And it's so funny to me that Olivia will say, I said for years, I don't know if she still says it, but like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And she's like, oh, like a famous rocker. Like, I want to be a musician. And it's like, this kid does not have musical, I'm not going to say she doesn't have musical talent. She's never really taken the effort to, like, manifest any sort of musical attributes.
Right.
But that's just not what I see for her. I don't have any musical talent, but I don't mean to like, project my own
Yeah,
abilities
for
onto
sure.
this child, but we are essentially carbon copies of each other. So
Yeah.
there's that is something to take into account as well. So I'm waiting until she's old enough to be into her school's theater program because I think
For
that is something she
sure.
will absolutely thrive in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and dancing will be the hard part, and singing will be just non-existent. Mo sang and dance though, so maybe she gets that from her. Who knows? We'll see.
Mo sang?
I think so. I think she was in choir. I mean, I was in choirs as well for
Yeah.
whatever that
Right.
means.
Right.
Fucking nothing.
Eric is very musically inclined,
Oh yeah,
so really hoping Linnea takes after Eric with that.
yeah. Somehow we just were not musical
I
kids.
don't
I
know
don't know.
what I
We
don't know what
never
up with that. Even though Grandma was like,
was literally a professional musician with records, like
right,
vinyl records of her
right,
playing music
and
and
we
singing.
just have zero
Super,
percent.
super didn't hit us. I don't think any of the cousins are either. Like it's just like it didn't skip a generation. It just fucking stopped.
I think Garrett kind of is.
Okay, I could see that. Well, I
Yeah.
guess I guess all those kids they like play violin and shit like that
Well, because they were forced to.
because they were made to is the thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think anyone in our generation of family enjoys making music.
Fair. Yeah.
But then again, there are many other creative things we all like doing.
Yeah, very much so.
But as creative people, music just isn't it.
Right, right. Yeah, Eric
Um,
is planning on getting Linnea a electric guitar for her 4th birthday.
Fun. You can hear the excitement in my voice already.
I mean, I don't know. I was just like, be prepared for her to wreck it. She's 4.
Sure. Or just never use it.
Or just never use it. Yeah, yeah. I was
You
just
know?
like, I don't know. I'd prefer to start with either like an ukulele or a
Yeah.
piano.
An ukulele.
Ukulele?
Yeah, I think you got Olivia that
Oh yeah,
ukulele
I did.
for her birthday forever ago. She like never played it, dude. And we put it out there. We get the pick and everything, the little strap and the music, and it's never. It's still like around. She'll
You
like
should settle at the garage sale.
she'll like tape things to it and make it part of like an art project.
Perfect.
We're big into art projects right now. We're big into paper crafts. She actually
Creative.
just the other day made like a she used like post-it notes and like notepad paper and scotch tape to make like a really legit like backpack for her little dinosaur toy, Pyro. If you've met Olivia, you've probably met Pyro. It's a
Yes.
little orange velociraptor. Yep, she takes it with her everywhere. And now she made like a little bucket backpack for him to wear, and it like
Legit.
fits him. And then she made like snacks and books that go into the backpack, and they're just like
Adorable.
really well done. She just like does this shit on her own when she's left her own devices. So just like make paper stuff, which is really cool. And she like makes these dragons, which are actually pretty rad, out of like popsicle sticks and paper. And she'll like cut like dragon shapes and like tape them to a popsicle stick, and they'll have like three-dimensional like faces and legs and tails and like battle damage and like eyes, and like this one like shoots fire, and it's like like she folded up a thing of paper and colored it red so it bounces when like you wiggle the guy, so it looks like he's breathing fire all over the place. Anyways,
All right.
hyper creative kid, super
Yeah,
artistic. Yeah.
obviously.
Tell me about the gym, dude.
Yeah, so I joined the Y mostly because it has so many different locations, which
Hmm.
means they also have so many different options for group classes because I do not feel confident at all in just like the regular gym. I guess I don't know what you would call that.
Regular gym.
Regular gym.
I guess
And
the
it's
fitness center.
yeah, fair. And it's crazy because I've talked to a couple people
Yeah.
that are like, "Oh, I'm way too scared to try classes." but they're like in the
Really?
regular gym like crazy. And I was just
Sure.
like, I'm way too scared to try the regular gym. That's why I do classes.
Yeah.
Um, Missy called me out and she's like, you do classes because you're outgoing as fuck. And I was like, well, that might be it.
Yeah.
But the community, like the people in these classes, were just incredible and are
Mhm.
incredible. You know, we came in our very first class, we did body pump.
Shout out to my pumpers in the
Shout
audience.
out to the bumpers. I didn't hate it.
Okay. Rave reviews.
I became medically debilitated after.
Yes, you messaged me. You messaged me a lot in these first few days here of the
Yes.
Y.
Well, because
Yeah.
you have a lot of questions. Well, I have
This
a
is
lot of
true.
questions. I mean, not
Yeah.
you.
And I have all that. I literally work at the YMCA. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
As a personal trainer.
Yes, even though you refused to train me, but okay.
What do you mean I refuse to train you?
I asked you and you said no because you don't go to my location.
Yeah. You
And
don't go to my location.
And I said I'm going to a million different locations because I have 3 Ys that are all within 15 to 20 minutes away from me.
How far away is the New Hope one?
An extra like 7 minutes or something.
Untenable.
Whatever.
It cannot be done.
I fucking guess not. When I did my free fitness assessment and I told the trainer, I said, yeah, my brother works at the Y, but he refuses to train me, so here I am.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Now I have to reach out to a stranger.
A qualified professional. I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, this guy's actually really cool. Shout out Ryan at the YMCA.
God.
Had a gym in Sweden. What?
That's pretty cool.
Very cool. He trained horses?
At the gym?
Yes.
That sounds unhygienic.
No. The horses were doing the
Not
lunges.
the way Ryan did it.
Not the way Ryan did it. I also figured out that I cannot do lunges.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on.
High reason.
It's just her little nosy.
Just her snoot in the very corner of the frame.
Such a cute snoot.
Wow.
God, she's the best dog ever. Besides when you two. That's not cool. So I became medically debilitated from body pump, and then took a bunch of magnesium and potassium and got better sleep and drank more water and ate more protein. All suggestions by you, and it all worked very well.
Weird. I'm so glad. That's good. That's good. Yeah.
And so now I've done 2 more body pumps.
Okay.
One with the same instructor, one with a different guy. Who?
You were telling me he has a little bit of a different vibe.
Different vibe.
Can you expand on that, please?
I would say he has the same rhythmical talent as your child. Rough, bud.
Rough, bud. It is a pre-choreographed class. You do have to do everything to a specific beat in body pump.
We've done Bobby Pump. Here's when you pump Bobby.
Pump.
I have no
Dude,
rhythm.
Bobby Pump is the personal trainer name for sure.
Bobby Pump, absolutely.
My God.
So, and then we did it I did regular yoga, and then we did gentle yoga. And
what did you prefer?
Neither.
Fair enough.
I mean, I don't know. I think one of so I joined with my bestie, Christina. Christina lives super, super close to Andover Y. I live close-ish to Shoreview Y. We kind of trade off.
Okay.
But I think we both did the gentle yoga, and I told Christina, I was just like, dude, I wanted to like pass notes. It said like, are you bored? Circle yes or no. Yeah. And I was just like, I just want to talk.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
You do be talking.
Then I had to forcefully be silent and be in silence, and like the whole time my brain, like they would be like, do these poses, and then I'd sit there and like barely do the pose, and I'd be like, oh man, I gotta get back to that client. What am I gonna make for dinner tomorrow? Just like all of it, just my mind going a million miles an hour. And so I was talking to the yoga instructor about that, and she was just like, that is like just such a clear sign that you need to be here
Right.
to, you know, learn how to calm the fuck down. And
Calm the fuck
actually,
down.
the yoga instructor at Shoreview has
Mm,
her degree in mental health.
very cool.
And so she's just like, yeah, you need to learn how to be quiet in your body.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll continue going because I know, at
Sure.
least mental health wise, it's really important. I just like it's the form of it all. That's me and Christina's. I guess I don't want to like specifically speak for her, but like one of our big concerns is like we know our form is off.
Sure.
And like I definitely kind of jacked up my back on at
Oh
body
no.
pump.
Sure. Yeah.
Just like mostly also because I'm just like craning my neck around looking to be like, what are we doing?
What the fuck's going on? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's another reason why I wanted to do we're gonna I think we're gonna do buddy personal
Sure.
training.
Yeah.
And the guy was just like, you know, I'm experienced enough that like you guys don't need to be on the same track
Page.
sort
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
We have two different goals. So we're gonna try that out. We did try Pilates for the first time yesterday.
Okay. What did you think? Because you texted
I
me. You texted me. I think before you must have done that class.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So we just did the Pilates basics class, which was 45 minutes of just explaining the reformer,
Oh, really? Okay.
which is like the machine that you do
Yeah.
Pilates on. And they have like mat Pilates and this and that. I
Mhm.
think the reason why Christina and I wanted to do it is because we thought there would be less margin for bad form.
Sure.
You know, that's like the appeal of the machines and stuff like that.
Hmm. Has that been the
And
case?
so I think I'm a Pilates natural.
Okay.
I
Go
don't
on.
know. I don't know, but I was like really good at it.
Uh huh.
I mean, I don't know, bro. Like the instructor the whole time, like a couple of times she was just like, "Okay." And she would like need to fix a few things and other
Hmm.
people and I'm just like going to town and she was just like, "Great work."
No notes.
And I was like, "Okay." And like Christina's like, "I felt wobbly." And I'm like, "I felt the opposite.
I felt strong as fuck.
I felt like I am Pilates."
I am Joseph Pilates.
But I think because Christina asked like, have you danced in before? And I said yes, which I've only danced for like 3 years or something. But apparently it was originally for ballerinas. So a lot of it is like, I don't know. I don't know. I was just fucking good at it. And I'm not saying
Yeah.
it's because
Mm.
of anything. I don't think
Because you
it was
danced
my
for
3 years of
3 years.
middle school dance.
Maybe. You know.
You know, I don't fucking know. But I really liked it.
Yeah.
But it's the damn additional fees. I was like, why
Yeah.
is everything I like at the Y an additional fee?
Because it costs extra to put on.
I know.
Because there's specialty equipment, which you need specialty training for, and you need to have a special certification to do Pilates Reformer. It takes special space, special time, away and out of other resources that you may normally be using for other things. That's why, from like a
It's just so
business
fucking
perspective.
special.
It
Granted,
is.
personal training is significantly more money, but I just feel like as much as I liked Pilates, I just don't. If I was going to spend extra money outside of my membership, I'd rather spend it on personal training.
That's what I would recommend.
Yeah.
But I'm obviously biased as
Yeah,
a
apparently
personal
you
trainer
hate Pilates.
who
So
quote unquote hates Pilates.
Pilates hating.
I'll tell the audience the same thing I told you. I think it gets touted as a strength training practicum, which it simply is not. It is excellent for moving and using your body in different ways. Joseph Pilates, the guy who literally invented it, did not build it to do those things. He built it so that he, a person with like chronic lung conditions and like bad bones, could move around and exercise. So it was originally literally developed as like exercise for people who physically can't exercise. It
Right.
was like remedial and rehabilitative. It obviously has evolved quite a bit since then. I mean, he invented it in like 1815 or something like that. He eventually used it to train like boxers and police officers and stuff like that. So he's a class trader, so it's just everything else. But yeah, it's been picked up. I mean, much like yoga, it's been kind of picked up and swooped up by the sort of like wellness industry side of things. And now it's seen that there's this whole Pilates princess sort of movement, whatever.
Mhm.
which is a whole other conversation that I don't need to necessarily jump into right now. But I just don't think it's the answers to as many things as people say it is. And I have also taken a Pilates reformer, like tried out class years and years ago at the Y. When we had more specialty small group classes, we don't anymore, RIP to that program. We were doing this sequence of like every month or so, every quarter, when we do our trainers quarterly meeting, like with our manager and stuff like this. Anyone who had a small group class that they ran, we just like run it for the other trainers. And it was a lot of fun. We got to try like a plate conditioning class. I ran Circuit Works. I ran Kettlebox, which was a lot of fun. People love that one. And then one of the other trainers ran us through Pilates Reformer. And it's funny because this other trainer just happened to not like me very much, like as a person, just for whatever reason. Well, I'm not
So
gonna
this
get
is
into
where
it.
the hate of Pilates comes from?
No, she hated me first. I got no problem with this fucking person. She took umbrage with me for whatever reason. And was just like, okay, so we're gonna do like Pilates Reformer, and she's like, now Rob, I want you to know, like, it's okay if it's gonna be hard. Like, I know you're kind of like this extreme. This is back when I was like fighting. And she was like, I know you're kind of like an extreme guy, so like if this feels really hard for you, like don't worry, it's hard for everyone. I was like, okay, cool, like let's go. I'm ready to just try this out and give it my all. And we put it through, and she's like, if it doesn't feel hard enough, put more on. I'm putting more on. Do these hard moves, stick your legs up way in the air, and I just like blast through it. And I'm like, that was great. And at the end of it, she was like, so what'd you think? I was like, it was easy. I'll give it like a 4 out of 10. Honest rating, 4 out of 10, like in intensity level. And she was like visibly frustrated.
Yeah, right.
It was like, this isn't difficult. Sorry. I fight people. This is easy.
Fair.
There at no point is this performer trying to actively end my life.
Oh my gosh.
Therefore, it's not even a sport. If no one's getting punched, it's not even a sport.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Just saying. Anyways, that's Pilates Reformer. If you like Pilates, good for you. Keep doing it.
But also, you're a 4 out of 10 person.
But also, enjoy your 4 out of 10 intensity level. Some people see results with it, but they also stop seeing results with it quickly after that.
Yeah, I don't know. She was just like, you could take this weight off if you want, and like the red springs or whatever. And I don't know. I was just like, this after so many repetitions, yes, it would get hard, but like the lack of weight is crazy.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like both, especially for each of us, like I think our personalities and like the way we want to experience our bodies is probably similar enough where it's like, I want to move heavy things around and like move things fast, you know? Like, because you're complaining, you're saying that yoga was very boring for you. It was the same way for me. Like, I can't really do yoga anymore. Even though I know the benefits of it, obviously. And like, it's like you were saying, like, it's because you should be here because you can't just be still, but also I don't want to do that. I want to move heavy things fast.
Right. Yeah.
Not what I'm here to do.
I don't know. I think maybe I'd be more interested in yoga if I wasn't like super trying to lose weight right now.
Sure. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
You know, my goal right now is to get my heart rate up, and I hit those zone minutes and body pump like crazy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I got very little zone mins from yoga, especially gentle yoga.
Imagine that.
Yeah. My watch was just like, are you alive?
Are you be sleeping or what?
Upright?
Upright question mark. So you and your friend are pursuing some buddy training, some personal training?
Well, we haven't like decided on it yet. I mean, we haven't like pulled the trigger or whatever yet. But yeah, I mean, I told the trainer, I said like, I want to be like the girls that I see on my TikTok that record the men's reactions from the back when they lift super heavy things.
That is pretty cool.
Yes, that is what I want. I want to lift super heavy things.
To lift a bazillion pounds.
So, you know.
You would love powerlifting so much. You'd be so good at it too, I think.
That's what I want to learn how to do.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I guess, you know what's crazy is that I think at the New Hope gym that they have the same like bars and shit and racks at every gym. That's the main thing that I want to
No.
learn. So,
I mean, it's just like squat racks.
Mhm.
That's a pretty standard piece of gym equipment.
Would you say that they're at all wise?
Yeah, I'd be surprised if there's a Y, especially now. I'd be surprised if there's a Y that doesn't have squat racks.
That's interesting. It's almost like you could train me, even though I don't go
That's
to
not
that specific fucking Y.
if you want to come in and do a consultation, I'll do that for you. We'll do an in-body scan.
I already did my in-body scan.
We'll do the whole thing.
I already fucking did that, bitch.
I didn't do one with you. It's not in my system yet. This in-body machine is only it is locally stored. There's no cloud that it connects to. That is correct.
The guy did say, "Wow, you have a lot of muscle."
Yeah, because you're really strong.
But I also feel like he might have been like, because I also don't want to say, "Wow, you're very fat."
Wow. Wow.
Wow, you are fat.
Damn, Owen. Fucking be nice.
Ryan, but okay. We did joke, dude. I would just want to kiki with this guy, which means hang out.
Okay.
It's a gay way to say hang out, but it was me, him, and Christina, and we're like, oh, is it like it's this machine that you get on, and it's like a Wii when it's like when you're fat, and it's like makes this alarm that it's just like fat, fat, fat.
Warning, fat. It doesn't do that for people listening who have not done their in-body scans with their local YMCA.
Yeah.
Well, good. Honestly, I'm really glad that you're getting into it and that you're enjoying it and that you found a trainer who you really connect with. That's what I think probably the most important part.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool if I was related to my trainer.
Oh my fucking actual God. Come on, homie. You got the app. You can make an appointment anytime you want. Come through.
I can't even remember what Sam and Jake were coming at me for, but Sam is like, "You are fucking impossible." Yeah, they were
the two people who have dealt with this shit the longest.
Yes. I asked them for critiques on my speech, and they gave them to me, and I gave them so much attitude back.
And you're like, actually, you're wrong. This speech was perfect.
Actually, making me feel horrible. You guys are just a bunch of goddamn bullies.
This is a targeted attack. This is a hate crime. You're hate criming me right now.
This is a fat hate crime.
This is fat phobia. This is racism.
I think so.
I think so. You can come to the Y anytime. Make an appointment.
Okay.
Come through.
Okay.
The ball's in your court, homie.
I just want my fucking form to be good so I can
ask your Swedish horse trainer. I'm sure he'll teach you deadlift good.
I know. Yeah.
Title.
Swedish horse trainer. Oh yeah. Yes. So I will learn how to do Olympic lifting. Is that what it's called?
Powerlifting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Olympic lifting it's the barbell snatch and the barbell clean and jerk. There's only two lifts.
And then what's powerlifting?
Powerlifting is SBD. The squat, bench press, and deadlift. A back squat specifically. A flat bench press and a conventional.
Can you combine them? Or is that
like into one movement?
No. Like a circuit.
Oh. I mean, it's been done. I would not say that it is one like logistically advantageous to do it that way. And especially if you're training for the sport, I would say no. Not I mean, you can do all of them in one session.
Yeah.
It definitely
like do they all work different things?
Yes. They all work different things. That's why they do those three movements as for the strength event. So the bench press works the upper body anterior muscles, so mostly your chest, shoulders, arms. It's when you're laying on the bench. You put the barbell, you pick it up, bring it down to your chest, and press it up towards the ceiling. That's one all the dads who used to bench press 400 pounds in high school like to talk about, but don't do anymore. Then there's the squat, which is where you put, Then there's a squat where you put the barbell on your...
targeted.
Feels targeted. There's when you put the barbell on your back. You sit down, bring your ass between your ankles, and you stand up again with like so many pounds on your back. That's the squat, the back squat. And then the deadlift is where the bar is on the floor in front of your shins. You hinge down, pick it up. Your arms don't do anything, and then you set it back down to the floor again. That's the deadlift.
It's just so crazy because that seems just like such ouchie back.
If you do it wrong, sure, you know.
Right.
Yeah, but that's kind of the point. Is when you're powerlifting, you're working those muscles in your back. That's another thing too that you're probably going to experience at some point, if you haven't already, is just like back soreness in general. And
yes,
the caveat,
yes, okay, that's what happened.
So the caveat I want to put in here is that there's two. There's two main kinds of back soreness that we see, that I see with my clients and people across the board when it comes to, especially very new at resistance training, at weight training, especially with free weights. And one is
like
your back is sore. Yeah.
Okay.
One would be like your back is sore because you're using those muscles for the first time, or you're challenging them for the first time in a very long time, and they're just not used to it. And like the way your triceps, because you were texting me about your triceps, the way your triceps get so fucked up, just get totally like wretched, thrashed, that can happen to your erectors spinae, which are the muscles in the low back. That when everyone says my low back is sore, that's what they're talking about, is those muscles. They are if you look at like a deer or a cow, the back straps, it's those muscles. But of course, they're vertical. Another one, the other way that we see that is like a back strain, which is I did something wrong or overlifted. The technical terminology would say you overreach. So you kind of lift more weight than you're ready for, or faster than you're ready for, or your angles are wrong and your body just isn't able to like compensate and lift things. So it has to put a lot of load. It's very possible, you know, and your body suddenly has to put a lot of load on like the most available structure to support this new weight. And for whatever reason, that just happens to almost always be the low back. It's like a design flaw.
Oh, my low back doesn't hurt. It's more like my mid up.
Mid up? Okay, so you probably just overreached, and you probably, I'm going to say, you might not have strained those muscles like in an injurious way.
It doesn't feel like that.
Okay.
It doesn't feel like my sore muscles feel after a workout. It just feels like bad form or something.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and discount your subjective experience, but inside of your own body,
dude. I will say, very niche, but I will say, I wish there was a workout class for people with big tummies and big titties.
You should check out Solcana Fitness in Northeast Minneapolis, because they have classes, I think, just called Fat Fit, which is just for fat-bodied people who want to come in and lift weights.
Is that the one that your friend that you did the interview with?
Yeah, Hannah. Yes, yeah, she's the owner of that. Yeah, they're on Instagram. You should check them out. They're like super involved with like social justice right now.
Yeah, right.
Because they're kind of like in the shit with everything right now.
Yeah.
But their classes are awesome. They're very explicitly like queer focused. Like very body positive, and not like in a corporate body positivity way, but like in a very like real, this actually matters, you can use it to better your life kind of way. Yeah, very cool space, very cool people.
What's the name of the gym again?
Solcana, like a volcano, but not quite. Their picture is like a little red volcano.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know why it's called that. I didn't ask.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of their content is pretty funny. So
it is. Yeah, she's popped up just out in the wild for me.
Organically,
one might say. Yeah. So I don't know. I just like tomorrow we're going to Body Pump, and now it's just kind of like our regular thing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Friday mornings we go to Body Pump.
You have a gym routine, dude. Did you ever think you'd be a gym routine person?
Absolutely the fuck not.
Wow. Whoa.
I will say I also need to up my being on time for my gym routine.
Those classes start with or without you, yeah.
Yeah, they sure do. I showed up to my second Body Pump, and I was just like, what room is Body Pump in? And she was like, which one? And I was like, the one that starts at 10:25. And she was like, the one that starts at 10:15. I know that's up there. And I was already late for even if it was at 10:25.
10:25. Oh my god. It's like 10:26. You walk into the door.
Yeah. Oopsies.
Yeah, it happens.
I mean, I've been running late since my due date, huh?
Nice.
Thank you. It rhymes, so it gives people opportunity to laugh and not be like, no, you're just irresponsible, because that's what it is.
I mean, Pump especially is a hard one to be late to, because there's so much like spatial setup, and you gotta get your shit.
So much shit.
A lot of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so, and then I showed up again aggressively late
Aggressively. Assertively.
for
Assertively
my
behind schedule.
yeah, for sure, for my class with Mr. Awkward. God, he's just like, let's rock out.
Dr. Awkward out here,
And I
yeah.
was like, oh, buddy.
No.
I mean,
Hello, fellow kids.
it was an effective class, but
Not an enjoyable one. Does he teach is he like a regular teacher or is it like a substitute thing?
I don't know, man.
I haven't been back, couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I mean, it was just this week, but if he
sure.
does it again, it's a no from me, dog.
Yeah.
But also, I will say it was an evening class on the weeknight. Andover Y has an incredible space for their childcare. It's huge and it's very nice and it has a lot to offer, but it literally was a goddamn zoo. And Linnea said, I don't want to go there again.
Yeah, that sounds about like Linnea.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit. And then I told Missy, I said, I can't make her go there. She's overwhelmed. And she was just like, time to learn distress tolerance.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, so but anyway, so I showed up incredibly late to Body Pump and there was this woman who probably in her like late 50s or so was just like, hey, we're gonna make some room for you, because I put myself like way in the back and just like where nobody was, and I just kind of like was awkwardly trying to stay out of the way, and she was just like, yo, we're gonna make room for you, like everybody scoot. And I was just like, oh no, like I was super late, I don't want everyone to be crunched up because of me. And she was like, I didn't ask.
Damn. Okay.
And she was like, everybody move.
You have a gym mom now. Okay.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, mommy.
Okay, thank you.
So, like, I don't want to go back as the instructor, but I do want to go back as gym mommy.
Hashtag muscle mommy, yes.
Hashtag muscle mommy. I want to be a muscle mommy. But yeah, the community of the group class is really cool. I just feel like, I mean, I have no idea what the fitness center is like, but it definitely seems like the wild, wild west of bros.
I mean, generally, that's kind of like the group you're going to see out there.
Right. And I was just like,
meatheads.
No, I just want supportive gym mommies.
I would say the bro community is also supportive. I'm a gym bro. I'm in there gymming it up.
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, it's my career, obviously, to be outwardly helpful and want people to succeed. But that attitude is by no means an outlier in the gym bro space.
Speaking of the community of the fitness center, can the kids get the fuck out?
Dude, you're preaching to the fucking choir.
Oh. I'm not even in the fitness center and I'm annoyed. I'm in a whole nother room.
Bro, so at my work at the New Hope YMCA, most of my time I spend in a single room that has no windows to the outside world, Studio 3.
Yuckos.
Yeah, correct. It's the personal training studio, though. It's like where a lot of our stuff is. It's where we have some of the specialty equipment, like our battle ropes and our heavy bag, boxing gloves. It's where the kettlebells mostly are. I had a big hand in just kind of like putting those resources in that room specifically.
Yeah.
It's funny, when I first got there a while back, my manager was like, yeah, there's, a couple of years they brought in all this stuff in here and they kind of just like put it up against the walls. And there's this big heavy bag up here. Like, I don't even know how it got up there. I was like, oh, because I hung it there. I brought that in. These kettlebells, I brought those in, like, with my hands. He's like, oh, all right. That's right, bitch. Anyways, it was just last night. I had the door open and I was like in between clients. I had like 2 minutes. I was like making some notes in my notepad. And this fucking kid walks in. He must have been like maybe 14, 15. Kid walks in with like an open can of ginger ale and just like strolls in. And I was like, hi. And he goes like, hey, what's up? I'm like, oh my God, hey. What are you? And he goes, and I say, what are you doing here? And he says, I'm here in the punching bag. And I said, no,
you're not.
And he goes, oh, my bad. And then just turns around and walks out.
You're right, bud.
Which is like, I appreciate just walking in like you own the place. You gotta have that attitude. That'll get you some places in life, but it won't get you to my fucking studio.
I was just about to say.
Get the fuck out. Because there's so many times the kids walk in there and they just want to hit the fucking punching bag. And it's not even that good of a punching bag, and it's in a bad spot, so whatever. They don't get to punch stuff at it anyways. But yeah, the fucking kids are all over the goddamn place, dude.
Yeah.
Parents don't fucking watch them. They drop them off at the Y because they're gonna like go shoot hoops, whatever, and then they get bored of shooting hoops or it's not their turn, and they just wander into the gym and they're lifting weights and they're just fucking about, and like they have to go through this like training video thing to like become oriented with the machinery to use it safely. And I assume most of them do, because I don't see these kids, these young people in there, I don't really see them doing things that are like flagrantly injurious for the most part.
Right.
They're kind of just like fucking around, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like, I mean, like early on when I first started working the Y, it was really bad because we had to do these appointments with the kids. Well, it's like, I have to physically show you how to use each thing, and it'd be like literally 20 minutes per kid. And it's like, that's not enough time to do anything. Like, I don't know what you expect me to teach a 13-year-old about how to lift a barbell. It's like, I want to get really big arms. It's like, I can't. You can't. Sorry, dude.
Right.
It's just not fucking happening. And then they bring their fucking basketballs into the room, and it's just like, dude, bro, Mo will tell you, like this one of the sounds I hate more than anything else is the sound of fucking basketballs bouncing. It's just all the goddamn time, and it's in my fucking space, and I just want to have like a big nail, so just go, boom, boom, it's your fucking basketballs. Get the fuck out of my gym. Fuck your sport. Fuck your balls. Fuck your balls.
Title: Fuck your balls.
Fuck your balls.
Swedish horse trainer, fuck your balls.
Swedish horse trainers, fuck your balls. Parentheses. Anyways, if you can't tell, I got opinions on fitness center etiquette.
Maybe I should learn some.
Make an appointment. Come through.
Oh, I don't know.
Don't bounce
the equipment might not be the same.
Don't bounce your basketballs though.
All right, fine.
This has been the RF Fitness Podcast. Follow me on Instagram, or don't. Honestly, I'm kind of a fucking bummer on there right now these days. Or go to
if you like basketball, don't fucking follow me.
If you value your mental health, don't look at my content that I've been reposting on Instagram, because it is not good for mine. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay.
On rffitness.net, go there to learn more about my individual and group training plans. Our theme music is Funk AF by Everett Almond, distributed by YouTube Studios. Thanks for listening, guys, and as always, keep questing. Do it.
Fuck your balls.
Swedish horse trainer. Fuck your balls.